We'll see the defending world champion Boston Celtics facing the Oklahoma City Thunder. Sit back and enjoy this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Greg Anthony and Brett Barry. And from the sideline, David Aldridge.
And the ability to score in many ways. When Tatum drives with force, get out of his way.
Shot clock at 6. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And that one drops. There should be plenty of action down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
And they call an illegal screen here.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I talked with head coach Mark Daigneault. Now, of course, I asked Coach what his plan was about defending Jason Tatum. And he said, I told our guys just to play smart, to play up on him, but not get baited into fouls, and try to get a hand in his face. Now, that's a difficult challenge for any defense, so we'll see what happens tonight. Guys?
Thank you, David. In recent years, Brent, we've seen Oklahoma City turn into a contender simply by developing their own young talent.
Yep, blocks on sticks, on bricks, on blocks, and that's what they've done. They have not signed a free agent, big-name guy. They built from within. They built an incredible roster by drafting well and fostering the growth of these young players, along with a coach who has given them a lot of belief. It's been pretty magical in OKC.
Now, Caruso. After the missed three from Derek White.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
The kick out to Brown. Outside Tatum. Sinks the triple. Tatum's got 5 points so far.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now Brown. Into the lane. The wide open look here for Porzingis. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
That's a confident shot from Porzingis. And when he's pulling that quick, you know he's feeling it.
Brown with it. Dort covering. White looking around. Pass to Porzingis. Lays it up off the glass. 5 points in the game.
Yeah, that's tough for the defense. Porzingis inside. I don't know who defensively is going to get to him.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. And so Oklahoma City again turning it over. Here's Holiday. Well, Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
Porzingis can't hit. And Caruso's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Trailing by 4. Well, Brent, we had to wait a year for it, but Chet Holmgren had an incredible rookie season.
And I don't think any talent evaluator is surprised at the way that Chet came in his first year and was able to contribute and sometimes dominate in the ways that he did. So coming back healthy, making that immediate impact, Chet Holmgren is going to be a superstar in this league.
And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
They need this. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. The wide open look here for Holiday. Here's Porzingis. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Porzingis has got 7 points in the game.
Sometimes you do a little extra work. Something good comes your way. And Porzingis cleans up that offensive rebound.
Pass to Dort. On the wing, Williams. Back to Dort. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the inside. Holmgren. The Thunder with another miss.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Hits it from three-point range.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
SGA doesn't rely on the 3 to get his points, but man, when it's followed, watch out.
Here's Holiday, and it's slammed in by Holiday.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, dominant so far, that's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contributions.
And so it's the Boston Celtics. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
White with it. Williams picks him up. Pass to Tatum. And here is Brown. Nice ball movement by Boston. Good work there as it goes. Porzingis has got the lead up to 13 now for Boston. Brent, would you say the point guard is considered the toughest position to play in basketball?
You know, Kevin, I think there's been a massive shift in what the point guard represents in the NBA game. I mean, how many teams over the past couple of years that have won championships have played with a traditional setup guard? What we're looking at is duos that can dribble, pass, and shoot and devastate defenses.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, well, like a lockdown corner in football, teams just try to keep the ball away from Jrue Holiday. He says, I feel like they're not afraid of me, but like, okay, get them off the ball. To me, that's respect. I don't need other people telling me how good I am. You can see it by their actions. Kevin?
So true. He can't be intimidating, David, and we thank you for that report. To the left wing. Porzingis inside. The three from Tatum. There's Tatum's range on display.
This is why Tatum is a volume three-point shooter, because he knows how accurate he can be. And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency. Across the board, the numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
Holiday looking over the floor. Outside Tatum. Brown wide open. He fires. And a miss there on the triple. Thunder trailing by 11. To the middle. Down low. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
How about the vertical of Gilgeous-Alexander, a guard who can get up and throw it down.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Tatum with it. Williams picks him up. Tatum gets it to go inside.
Using his teammates, Tatum creates just enough daylight to get off a shot.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. 9 points in the game so far. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
Brent, it seems like throughout his career, Gilgeous-Alexander has an answer to whatever the defense might throw at him.
Well, the defenses don't have answers to stop him, Kevin. I know that. This guy is so quick with the basketball. He's so good at adapting on the fly with the ball, getting around the initial defender to make plays. Superstars have that quality. SGA has it in spades.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
Now on the court, your hot squad. Get loud and let them hear it. It's time for T-shirt.
And stolen by Caruso. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. Trying to find Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets it to him. The Thunder with another miss.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And foul call. Looks like they had a clear path to the basket. He'll be shooting 2 free throws. And they'll retain possession. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
In last season, 86% from the line. So he's always had that calm presence at the line no matter the situation.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Williams.
You can hear the coaches from the sideline saying, stay down. You can't fall for the pump fake, but Porzingis adept at it there.
And both free throws good for Porzingis. GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
Left side, Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
They have a good plan going right now, and they're starting to create separation.
Well, game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Dort with the ball. Picked up by Brown. 4 on the clock. And they get it. He takes it up and lays it in. Holmgren's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame. Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Caruso. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
And that does it for the first half of play. It's the Celtics up by 15. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And the Thunder with the possession here. 15-point game. Outside Williams. Taken away by Holiday. Goes up. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
Fearless drive from Drew Holiday straight at the defense with that dribble move.
And here now the Thunder. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 11 points in the game. Driving in. Taken away by Holiday. Oh, and here comes Holiday all alone.
The moment he touches the ball, Drew Holiday just exploding to get out in transition.
Second half just getting started. About a minute played.
He's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Brent there. Can't be any question now that Shea Gil. I'd like to welcome you to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And as always, we'll hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. And so off the tip, it's Boston. Over in the corner, Brown. Back to Porzingis. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. Greg, we've got two of the top offensive teams in this one.
Yeah, but my focus is on the other end tonight. Defense. The team that can come up with just a few timely stretches of stops, I think they win.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And so here is Oklahoma City. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander to the inside. Pass to Holmgren. Banked in off the glass.
And great job from Holmgren. I like when he shows confidence attacking inside.
Here we are sizing up GA Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
And the conversation for Porzingis, coach, tends to always come back to health. And what a challenge that has been for him.
Yeah, Kevin, over his career, on average, he's missed about 30 games per season. But that's not an uncommon problem, as you know, for players who stand well over 7 feet tall.
Down low. Stolen by Holiday. Here's Porzingis. Yep, it counts.
And the best part of that sequence wasn't Holiday's steal, but his quick decision to push the ball and start the break. That's when the D's most vulnerable, and he took advantage.
Williams a screen. Pass to Holmgren. All alone. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And this team looking to get him the ball and get him in rhythm quickly.
Yeah, it's a good start for him. Let's see if they can keep getting him the ball in that area.
Fast break, here we go. Fires it up. And taken away by Brown. Ahead for the finish. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Really unacceptable letting Porzingis get that kind of positioning. Once he's established, it's over.
Holmgren can't hit.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Man, Holiday puts a lot of pressure on the defense. Often it's with his scoring, but right there, making a play for someone else.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. It's been a slow start here for Oklahoma City. Trailing by 4. Stan, you talk about a stacked roster. It's hard to find many weaknesses for the Celtics.
Yeah, Kevin, there's a reason the Executive of the Year award went to Boston's front office last season. The Celtics are built right, and they're built to last.
And here's Holiday after the three-pointer from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. In the corner, Tatum with it. Inside, here's Porzingis. And the rejection by Holmgren. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, well, like a lockdown corner in football, teams just try to keep the ball away from Jrue Holiday. He says, I feel like they're not afraid of me, but like, okay, get him off the ball. To me, that's respect. I don't need other people telling me how good I am. You can see it by their actions. Kevin?
So true. He can be intimidating, David, and we thank you for that report. Oklahoma City moving it around. Nailed from three-point land.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Holiday with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. The kick out to Tatum. Pass to White. 4 on the shot clock. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
Williams gets the bucket.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little bit.
Poked away and stolen by Caruso. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Holmgren on the foul. Holmgren's got 6.
I mean, length and skill. And Holmgren has a lot of both.
And here's Holiday. Hasn't made one yet. Shoots from the right block. And he commits the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Austin with the ball. 9-point game. To the middle. Here's Porzingis. And he banks in the layup. 10 points for Porzingis.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Oklahoma City Thunder. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. What do you guys think about the Thunder here in this one?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
Yeah, it's the kind of offense every coach loves to see. Selfless and smart.
The Thunder shooting their first foul shot of the game. And the technical free throw, missing that time. They'll retain possession here, however. Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the D-cell the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
Tatum a screen. Pass to Brown. Back to Tatum. 5 on the clock. And they double up Brown. Shoots over Caruso. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot. 24-second violation. Oklahoma City leading by 9. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He's got 8. Over Porzingis. And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10.
And he had a good look. And Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side. But when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. But people in the know how good of a defender he is.
Nobody near Williams. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Williams has got the lead up to 13 now for Oklahoma City. To the paint. It's stolen by Hartenstein. Finished off the break. He has 6. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
A really smart player. Holiday can find the spaces inside and exploit them for points.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 10. Pass to Hartenstein. Porzingis with the steal. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. The Celtics shooting their third free throw attempt in the game.
And a season ago at the charity stripe, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Brown outside. Just 5 on the clock. Nice ball movement by Boston. Sinks it. And the shot from Porzingis.
Keep getting it to this man. I mean, once Porzingis catches fire, there is no putting that out.
Wiggins outside. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Trains the three-pointer. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 13 points.
This is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
To the left wing. Outside Tatum. Out to White. 6 on the shot clock. The shot by Holiday, no good. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. Goes back up. Wiggins outside. Pass to Hartenstein. The second chance effort. And finally they hit one. And the Thunder lead by 15.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Holiday looking for an opening. Over in the corner, Porzingis. The kick out to Tatum. There's 48 seconds left here in the second. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Wiggins. Inside. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And the Thunder making a switch here. 35 seconds left to play here in the half. Holiday goes in. To the middle. Here's Porzingis.
Showing great vision and delivering the pass out in front.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 13. Offensive rebound. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Outside, Porzingis sinks the three-pointer. Porzingis has got 7 points here in this quarter.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. From the arc. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Holmgren the screen. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he converts the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the first basket of the second half here for the Thunder. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for Boston. Trailing by 17. In the corner, Tatum with it. Back to Holiday. 6 to shoot. Tatum a screen. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. Tatum's shot is off.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
It's Dort on the wing. From the arc. They get it back. Takes a three. Drills it from outside.
We'll see the New York Knicks taking on the Minnesota Timberwolves. With two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Now here's Hart, right outside to the paint. And it's going to be a 3-second call. All right, Doris, how about teams like these who can really run their offense through their bigs?
BA, over the years, one of the things I've heard from coaches quite often is how effective a three-tool big man can be. When you can drive it, pass it, shoot it, score it, do all the things they can, it changes the geometry of the floor.
Now here's Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Gobert, and he banks in the layup.
Well, Gobert's comfort zone, right? High percentage shots, easy money for Rudy.
Towns on a screen. Bridges outside. Let's go with a three, and it's Gobert with a rebound. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Chris Finch, and we discussed Mikal Bridges. Coach said Mikal creates a lot of problems with his movement off the ball. He keeps the defense on its toes. You can't allow him to get into a rhythm. And he also praised Bridges' on-ball defense. He'll be the focus of their game plan tonight. Brian?
And Allie, thanks. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Back to Wright. Just 5 on the clock. The shot, no good. McDaniels with some nice D. Doris, you look at the tools McDaniels has on defense. He can be special.
He can. There's incredible length, the reach, the strength. McDaniels very much able to be a shutdown defender against the best offensive players in the game.
Pass to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
That is right in Gobert's window. Make it easy.
Now Towns. Anunoby on the wing. Right outside. Inside. Bridges. Rebound Minnesota. And here's Edwards. Pass to DiVincenzo. Misses the three. And here are the Knicks. Searching for their first points of the game. Right with the ball. Now guarded by McDaniels. Three-pointer, Bridges. Rudy Gobert with a rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Edwards. And the layup is good off the glass.
Well, Anthony Edwards with that frame on the interior, such a tough check.
Now Wright. And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Bridges. Pass to Towns. It's good.
Karl Anthony Towns, such a great jump shooter. Doesn't take him any time to get set up.
Outside McDaniels. To the middle. And here's Edwards. From deep. Kept alive. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Listen, at just over 7 feet, we know Gobert is going to be terrific on the glass.
Right with the ball. DiVincenzo picks him up. Outside Anunoby. Towns on a screen. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Pass to Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Wow, Julius Randall with a little flavor on the finish.
Anunoby on the wing. Right on the left side. Here's Towns. McDaniels covering. And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. "46 seconds left in the opening quarter. For three, Bridges. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy dangerous as a shooter.
For three, Randall can't hit. 1 for 2 now. Knicks trail by 7. Hart with it. Randall's in his pocket. Outside Hart. 17 seconds left in the first quarter. Right side Edwards. Outside DiVincenzo. He drops it from range.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And so it's Minnesota ending the quarter up 10. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And when you consider how Minnesota is doing, guys, your thoughts?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him.
Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Well, don't sleep on the foot speed of Karl Anthony Towns. He's a factor in transition.
Outside Edwards. And the foul on Josh Hart. That's his first foul of the game. Knicks on D. They trail by 11. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And about a minute gone in the second quarter.
He was all over that play. He knew exactly where they were going with the ball and swiped it away.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Brian, Anthony Edwards, his disposition just brightens a locker room. Coach Chris Finch said he's an absolute joy to coach. Always in a great mood with a great smile. It doesn't matter if he plays well or he doesn't. Every day he has the same approach and the same attitude.
And he wants to be great, Allie. There's no doubt about that. Pass to Hart. Now here's Towns. Here's Anunoby. No points so far. The shot by Towns, no good.
Well, you gotta miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Outside Reed. McDaniels with it. Fires from deep. Tries again. Reed can't hit. Well, the defender stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Minnesota.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. You need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, B.A. And in a 7-game series, defenses disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano-a-mano and create something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get.
Now here's Wright. Yet to see a basket. Clock at 6. Kicks it out Towns. Here's Achua. Second shot opportunity. Anunoby for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Anunoby's got his first 3 points of the game.
Don't give OG Anunoby too much space, boy. He will rise and fire in the catch-and-shoot game.
To the inside. Stolen by Bridges. Fast break, New York. Oh, a huge slam. An exclamation point on that break.
That's a good way to shrink the deficit. Strong defense turns into easy offense.
Well, Doris, since he was traded out of Phoenix, Mikal Bridges' scoring numbers have skyrocketed. Why is that?
Well, number one, he's worked hard to develop his skill on the offensive end. He came in as a 3-and-D guy, but what he's proven is he can handle the basketball, he can initiate action. You love the work ethic that went into that.
It's Wright on the wing. Just 4 to shoot. Bridges with it. Randall's in his pocket. Edwards pulls it in. The Timberwolves lead by 8. Pass to Randall. Stolen by Bridges. In transition, here they come. Here's Anunoby. Count that bucket. Anunoby's got 5 now. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Knicks.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
Substitution for the Timberwolves. Nikhil Alexander Walker. DiVincenzo.
A minute 22 left in the half. Pass to Reed. And he can't stop the run as that one misses.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Towns outside. There's the 3. On target from range. And now just a 3-point Minnesota lead.
They've closed the gap over the last few possessions, but can they push through and grab the lead?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're back in it.
3-pointer, Bridges. No good on the shot. Minnesota leading by 3. Pass to Edwards. Elbow shot. And he hits the jump shot. Edwards got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, in pick and roll action, you've got to be aggressive as a scorer. Anthony Edwards with the bucket.
Towns with the ball. DiVincenzo picks him up. Towns with the ball. Give him 8 points now. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. Second chance shot. Reed for 3. Oh, and Towns with the block. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's Minnesota. They're up by 5. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Minnesota leading by 5. Out left to the wing. Here's Edwards. Oh, Edwards just pulling his way inside.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far. And here's Wright. Pass to Towns. Puts up a 3. Reed with the rebound.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
Outside, DiVincenzo. That's tipped. Right with the ball. Now Alexander Walker defending. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, the Timberwolves are one of the biggest teams in the association, and Coach Chris Finch said, quote, "That's how we're built. It's part of our identity. That's what we have to lean into. We want to be big at the rim and force our size on opponents." Brian, he loves to see other teams hesitant to venture into the paint.
Hearing footsteps, right? Allie, thanks. Outside, Alexander Walker. Drops in the 3. Alexander Walker's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Down low. Here's Towns. Out to Bridges. Pass to Anunoby. Right on the right side. Towns. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
This is where you have to keep feeding Karl Anthony Towns. He's in an incredible rhythm. He's already got huge numbers. Keep feeding the big man.
Here's Edwards. Oh, Edwards packs it home.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Good chance here for DiVincenzo. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
Well, you won't see that kind of shot fall very often. Thank your lucky stars.
Right on the right side. Pass to Towns. Shot clock at 6. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Rebound Minnesota. Doris, you look at the shooting of Karl Anthony Towns. A 7-footer. He's as good as it gets.
He is, B.A. He has been verging on the 50, 40, 90 efficiency type numbers in recent years. He is right there with Dirk Nowitzki when you talk about the sweetest shooting big men of all time.
Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Knicks trail by 5. Conley with the ball. And McBride picks him up defensively. Conley on the attack. Can't get it to fall. And now the Knicks on the break. Here's McBride. Fires in the triple.
Nice pass by Bridges. Just keeping his options open out there.
Of course, it's hard to believe the Knicks title drought has gone on for over 50 years now.
Oh, that fan base is just dying for an opportunity to win the championship. And here's the thing, B.A., what I love about that fan base, through all the years where the Knicks struggled, on any given night, that building is as electric as any in the league.
Outside Conley. Miller on the wing. To the middle. Here's Randall. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
Boy, there was plenty of contact down low, but Randall assertive and able to find the finish.
Pass to Achua. Wide open look. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Conley looking for an opening. And he lobs it up to the rim. And it's Randall with the jam.
This guy is so quick. Julius Randall finishes with a pretty dunk.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Bridges. Inside. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. Randall right side. Robinson with a steal. Here's Bridges. No good with a layup. That'll count. No good on the buzzer. buzzer beater. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. The T-Wolves on top.
36. The Knicks. 32.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Knicks trail by 4. Right side McBride. Bridges outside. Outside Robinson. And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
They double him with McDaniels. It's Hart on the wing. Back to Anunoby. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Here's Edwards. Look at Edwards just slashing his way to a strong finish.
You better get out of the way. So much power from Anthony Edwards off that drive. Look out.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Here's Edwards. Hart pulls it in. Knicks trail by 6 to the paint. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Boy, when these bigs like Karl Anthony Towns show off that power, you've got to love it.
Edwards looking it over. Edwards can't get that one to fall.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
Towns, that's good.
Inside, Towns can be so physical, guys, and that makes him tough to cover.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
And you can feel the temperature rising in this arena. Both teams pouring it on offensively.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
Right, outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Anunoby. Reverses. McDaniels with the rebound. Edwards with it. And it's Anunoby picking him up. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Back to Edwards. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
That is big-time strength from Anthony Edwards. He's got the perfect basketball frame.
And Minnesota making a change here. Free throw good, Edwards. Knicks trail by 7. Right, outside. Pass to Towns. Anunoby for 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. They've led by as many as 14. Now Edwards. Oh, a sensational slam by Ant.
How about Anthony Edwards, the bounce? Go ahead, Ant.
Here's Towns. Reed defending. Towns can't get it to go. The Timberwolves lead by 9. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
An active score. Wow. I mean, Towns understands that his team looks to him to help shoulder the offensive load.
Randall, good.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
So the first one drops, and that brings him within 10.
Well, we know this. Karl Anthony Towns was a go-to option from the very first moment he stepped in the lines of an NBA court. The versatility is so difficult to match up against.
Reed sets a screen. Outside Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Timberwolves.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Anthony Edwards.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
He's going to be kicking himself all night. This isn't the time to be wasting opportunities.
Stolen by Anunoby. Bridges, left side. And stolen by Edwards. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Jacks up a three. Towns with a rebound. And it looks like they just won't have enough left here at the end.
Yeah, they simply ran out of time and energy.
Right outside. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.